Hey, good day. It's Dan here. Happy 2017. Happy New Year. I know we're already more than a week into the new year, but today's officially my first day back in the office. Kids are back in school finally after their Christmas break, and things are getting back to normal. And so today I wanted to share with you a little tale, a parable that I heard the other day. Actually, it was sent by my mom. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate you. It's a tale called Love, Wealth, and Success. And, a lot of what I share on here is around creating wealth, creating success. And I don't talk too much about love. And yet, what I realized in reading this parable and why it was powerful, and I thought I wanted to share it with you, is that underlying all of that ambition, all of those goals that I've set for myself and that I help people with their own ambitions is love. That's the motivator. That's the reason why I do what I do. When I started working from home 8 years ago now, it was because the people I love most, my wife and kids, were not seeing much of me. I was working a full-time job and I wasn't around much. And so I wanted to rearrange my life and be more involved in the lives of the people I love the most. I wanted to have more time to do the things I love the most. And so this little tale is quite powerful. And so I want to share it with you. I'm going to paraphrase it here. But I'm sure if you look it up online, if you do a Google search for love, wealth, and success, you'll find multiple versions of it. And this is my version of it. So here we go. So one day a lady comes home in the afternoon, and as she's walking through her house, she glances out the window and notices three strange men sitting in her yard. And they're very noble looking men, but they also look very hungry. And so she decides to go out and invite them in for something to eat, to be hospitable, and because they just really look like they could use some food. And so she heads outside and says hello to the three men sitting in her yard and says, "Please, won't you come inside? I'd like to give you something to eat. You look like you're famished, you're starving." And one of the men asks, "Thank you very much, ma'am. Is the man of the house at home right now?" And she says, "Well, no, my husband's at work, but he'll be home soon. He's not home right now, though." "Okay, well, thank you very much, but we'd prefer to wait until the man of the house is home. Please let us know when he's home." So she reluctantly goes back inside the house and waits for her husband to come home. And he gets home, and she excitedly tells him about her experience getting home and finding these three men in the yard and the conversation she had with them. And he says, "Well, go let them know I'm home, and let's have them come inside." So off she goes again outside to talk to the three men and invite them in for some food. And again, one of the men speaks up and says, "Thank you again, but we can't all go inside at the same time." And she says, "Strange. Why is that? Why can't you come in?" And he says, "Well, my friend here beside me, he is wealth. And my other friend, he's success, and I'm love. And only one of us can be invited into your home. Please go and have a discussion with your husband and decide which one you would like to invite into your home, whether you'd like to invite wealth, success, or love into the home." Okay, interesting. So in she goes to have a discussion with her husband and explain what she just learned from the three men. And so they start a discussion around which of the three they should invite into their home. The husband makes a strong case for inviting wealth into the home because with wealth, they could do all the things they've wanted to do. And the wife makes a strong argument for inviting success into the home because, as she says, if we have success, well, then we'll have wealth as well. So then we'll have both. And it's around that point that their daughter speaks up. She overheard the conversation and she says, "I think it'd be best that we invite love into the home. Because if we had love in the home, then nothing else matters." You always tell me that love is the most important thing, that it's more important than wealth and success and money and things, and love is the most important thing. And of course, hearing this, the wife and husband look at each other and realize that their daughter's absolutely right. Love is the most important thing. And so that's what they decide to invite into the home. And the wife goes outside and tells the three men of her decision and says, we've decided we would like to invite love into the home. And so love stands up and begins to follow the wife into the house. And she looks over her shoulder to make sure he's following. And she notices that the other two are following as well. And so she stops and turns around and says, well, why are all three of you coming inside now? You told me only one could come into the house. To which love responds, well, yes, that's true. Had you picked wealth or success, only one would have been following you into the home. But because you chose love, all three are now coming in with you. Because when you have love, you have wealth and success as well. And so that's the tale. It was, I thought it was fairly profound. Maybe if you find a version online, it'll go into more detail than my paraphrased version of it. I think the message is still pretty clear, though, that of those things, love is the most important, at least from my perspective. And I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Which one of those three would you choose? Would you choose wealth or success, or would you choose love? And so leave me a comment below and let me know your thoughts on that. I hope you enjoyed that tale. I look forward to sharing more of these kinds of challenging conversations with you in the future. And I wish you all the best. I hope you're having a great day. Bye for now.